This guy's going to be my cross block. I have a nice little squared off area here, so it's going to be perfect for that. Let's make a black mask. I'm actually just going to do a fill and put this guy into fill. I need some kind of layer in here first before I can see anything that's going on. There we go. All right, so we're plugged into a fill. And now if you actually come over here to the 2D view, you'll see that we have some cool options in 2D view with fill layers where you can actually move them around manually on your texture in 2D space. That's what I'm gonna do. Position him the way that I want him to. He's probably gonna be roughly the size of a leaf, I think. That's a good scale of things. Need to make sure I'm scaling evenly here. I want a little border around this thing too, so I'm gonna leave a little room. I think that's good. Let's set the tile to not repeat. There we go. Okay, now it's part of my texture. Let me make a paint over top of this thing here. I still have my sharp thing going. Enochian. Okay, I should be able to do lines. I don't know why. I don't know what Enochian implies, sorry. Here's a square. That should actually, maybe I should just do that. Let's do another fill. Add another fill on top of this thing. And let me just plug in this square here, because this guy's pretty good. I will. I'm just gonna make this guy a multiply though too. Or sorry, an overlay. No? Screen? There we go, screen. Know what your layer types are like so that you can, work with these guys together here. I think that's a little close. Let me give it a little more space here and push the boundaries on this leaf, I think. Okay, that's as much room as it's gonna give me right now. Now I'm just gonna grab this guy and move him in the middle a little bit more. I could have started off with the square. That's me though. All right, I like it. That's what I'm gonna work with here. But I don't want this thing coming out super clean like this though. So I'm going to keep working on it some more. And I'm going to put a grunge on it as well. Just a mild grunge that I can multiply over top of it. What's this guy? Maybe? Okay, let's try that out then. I'm just gonna put, no, I don't want another fill layer. I want a fill node over top of this guy. Put a little grunge in that. And this guy's gonna be a multiply because I want some of those darks coming in there. So that's what's gonna look like there with that. I need this to be a high contrast shape. Probably scale it some more so the details come in thinner. That's just too repeated now. And I probably need to play with balance a little bit more. Get balance in there a little bit. Just kind of nasty this thing up just a little bit. Okay. I think that works. Scale it just a little bit more. It's gonna take a little bit of work to get these things looking right. I don't want this thing looking too obvious. Okay, so now that that's in there, let me get that filter in there again. Not filter, let's do a levels. And snap this stuff to pure black and pure white. Again, I don't want any grays in there. Grays are gonna mess with my opacity, and that's what I'm trying to avoid here. I want full-blown opacity, sharpness, or else the opacity is not gonna work on my map very well. Okay, so there's my symbol there. I might just want to move, you know, my leaf now is like really close. I'm kind of worried. I think I can get the geometry to do what I want it to do though, truthfully. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, so everything now inside my little fill layer here, or my my album. Sorry, I'm still in base color, that's why, or height. So everything in my folder here is going to respond to that one mask. So again, I'm opening myself up to more possibilities inside that first mask and setting my limits, you know, early on. Let's get that like darker wood and really make it dark. So we get that like burnt texture and tension there. I don't know why it's coming out like that though. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's the roughness of it all. Why is this happening? Does this guy need to be clamped? Where is that coming from? Sorry, that's really weird. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, so I have something happening in base color somewhere. I need to figure out what's doing that. It's pretty nasty looking. It's in my leaves here. There it is, it's on this one. Why? Why did that happen? I don't know. I'm gonna have to add a white mask and paint this out now. Really weird. Okay, we'll see if this works now. Go to material, there. That fixed it. Keep an idea of what's going on. You know, take inventory of all your actions there. All right, let's bring height back in here. We'll lower the height down. Again, because we're burning this into the wood. We're going pretty rough with it. Don't need normals. Opacity is doing the right thing. AO. I'd say we could lower the AO down a little bit on this too. Sometimes a little bit of extra contrast definitely helps. All right, and just like I did the last one there, let's duplicate the layer. I'm gonna take the height off. Copy the mask. Make our own mask in here. Paste into the mask, and I'll play with those layers a little bit more inside of here. Let's first start off with getting like a, I don't know, maybe just a little bit brighter color. And like I said, we'll pull in on the white a little bit more. Just tug it all the way in. Nope, not all the way, all the way. There we go. I probably need just a little bit brighter colors to see it actually happening. There we go. Okay. Let's lower the roughness of the sides a little bit more, so we get some mild shine in there. Burning in the symbol. This is gonna be pretty good looking, I think. And then we'll work on some wood grain here and see if we can put like some mild like shaping on it. I think I used this for the vine over here. Yeah, I did. So that's what it did with the vine. I don't know if I want that same thing happening. Don't know if I really have a choice. Some of this. This looks pretty good. Do one more fill. Whoa. Nope, that was too many. Add a black mask. Put a fill inside of it. Stick this guy in there. Let's see if we can get some magic going. right. The grund is in there. It's pretty high contrast. I don't know if I want it to be too crazy dense though. So just bring a little bit of that in there. All right, and now we'll play a little bit more with darkness of this thing. Raise the roughness up a little bit more so we get that darkened shape in there. Or maybe I want that lighter. Let's try raising the value up a little bit more. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. Raise it up, we can pull a little bit of the height up a little bit too in there. Get that woody texture. Good to go. Good to go. Be a full AO interacting with it too, which is nice. Good shape. Good shape. I think this is a good suggestion.